What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And the Winnipeg Jets took on the New Jersey Devils in Game 15 of the year for Winnipeg, and it was a fun one. Definitely more scrappy than I had anticipated too. We're going to get into all of that as we go on into the video. We're going to show the highlights here. But in the first period, truthfully, not a lot happened. The shots were 9-7 in favor of Winnipeg, but one thing that did happen to the Jets was Rasmus Kupari went into the boards, tried to finish his check, and he ended up missing, smashed his shoulder into the boards, and it doesn't look good. Looks like he will be missing some time for sure, so expect an AHL call-up. He did not return to this game. But as we head into the second period, this is when the game started to get going. 8:07 into it, it's Kyle Connor continuing his tear on the NHL, scoring his 12th of the year, and he opens the scoring 1-0 for Winnipeg. He has been so good offensively this year. Connor has just, completely taken his game to the next level, and hey, I don't think 50's out of the question either. Going further into the second period here, just over 6 minutes to go, and Jets are on the power play. Cole Perfetti winds up, and this one just kind of dribbles through Schmid, and it's 2-0 Winnipeg. The power play struggled lately, to start this season. It has looked better, I believe. Special teams has been sinking the Jets, so if the power play can get going consistently, that would be amazing. So it's 2-0 Winnipeg, everything going the Jets' way. They have all the momentum, so what would they do? They would take a penalty. Takes a bad cross-checking penalty, Dylan DeMello does, and the Devils go to the power play, and Timo Meier scores his 5th of the year. So, not great. Don't love it. I actually hate it. So, you're thinking, okay, that's fine. What else can happen, right? Jets had a pretty good period. Oh, John Marino scored. So, all of a sudden, it's a tie game, and we're heading to the end of the second here. There's just a little under 4 minutes left. But Nikolai Ehlers, from one of the sauciest feeds of the night from Cole Perfetti, makes this a 3-2 game just before the end of the period with just under 2 minutes to go in the second period. So Ehlers does score. That's only his 3rd of the year. He has been having to play catch-up, wasn't able to play the preseason, so he is catching up to these other guys. We have been seeing him play very well in the last couple of games, and now he's being rewarded. He scores from a really nice feed from Cole Perfetti. Those guys are awesome together. 3-2 Jets. In the third period, Vlad Namestnikov goes into the corner and gets destroyed by Brendan Smith. Hit from behind, no call. I don't know what that was about, but there should have been a boarding call. So his line mate, Nikolai Ehlers, who just scored the goal to put the Jets up, starts pulling out the fisticuffs. He's, socking Brendan Smith. Brendan Smith's a tough dude. He got his licks in too, of course. But shout out to Nikolai, man. That was awesome. Thankfully, Namestnikov was fine, but yeah, the Jets would actually end up going to the power play shortly after this, and I want you all to pay attention to Mark Scheifele here. Whoop, no-look backhand pass to Kyle Connor on the power play, his 2nd of the night, and now tied for 1st in the league in goals with Austin Matthews with 13. Yuck. Mark Scheifele, what a pass, setting that one up to Kyle Connor. That was disgusting. That was gross. That should have been illegal. So, you know what? Shout out to Mark Scheifele. Guy has been out of his mind to start this season offensively. Kyle Connor as well. These two have been, really finding chemistry together down the stretch here. Don't love them in the defensive zone, but offensively, these guys are on another level so far. And hey, it's a ton of fun to watch right now. And we move further into the third period, just over 8 minutes left. Namestnikov's pissed, hits ball, takes the puck from him, fires it in front to Morgan Barron, and he scores. Ball's pissed, everybody in New Jersey's pissed, but Morgan Barron is a pretty happy guy, making it a 5-2 hockey game, and the Jets seem to be in control of this one. Late in the period, just under 6 minutes left, the Devils would actually get a power play, and Dawson Mercer would score, so that is the one spot where Winnipeg desperately needs to improve is on that penalty kill. They let in another 2 power play goals today. New Jersey on the night actually ended up being 2 for 5, and you don't love that. So Mercer makes it 5-3, but with a minute and a half left in the game, the Devils would pull Akira Schmid, trying to get that extra goal with the extra attacker, but Nikolai Ehlers would skate it down the ice and score his 2nd of the night and 4th on the season to ice this one, and the Jets would walk away with a 6-3 victory. This was arguably the best game that they've played all year. Surely you want less higher danger chances, but Connor Hellebuyck played very well tonight, 31 of 34 saves. I thought that he looked pretty good, and really everybody looked great today. I could talk about the entire roster and how well everyone did today. I'm going to talk about a few guys here in just a second, but that was a big one for the Jets to win today. Took advantage of their opponent being injured, and they walk away with a 6-3 win. Josh Morrissey actually had a very quiet 4-assist night. That's the first time in his career that he's ever had 4 assists, so shout out to Mo there. I didn't even realize that until the game was over, so hey, Josh Morrissey still producing at a very high level this season. We've got Kyle Connor scoring at an insane pace. Are you kidding me? 13 goals in 15 games. At the beginning of the year, I said that he was going to be the Jets' leading scorer with 48. He might even, do better than that. I thought that maybe I was, shooting a little too close to the sun there. I thought maybe that was a little bit ridiculous, especially after the season that he had last year. But now, I don't know, guys. I think that he could legitimately hit 50. I don't think that's out of the question, and definitely not if he keeps his pace up. That was super impressive. But now my big ol' shining star of the game, Nikolai Ehlers, for coming through, scoring 2 goals tonight. I know one was an empty netter, but still, guy played lights out. Got into a fight, just looked pissed off tonight, and we love to see that from Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers, definitely started slow this season. Looks like his game is finally picking up, but tonight he wins the Big Ol' Shining Star Award. He looked feisty, he looked mean. This isn't the first time he's gone after, a bigger customer, and he showed a lot of heart there, sticking up for his teammates. So I like that, and Nikolai Ehlers, congratulations on your award. My biggest takeaway from this game is if the Jets can get the penalty killing going, they are going to be a scary team. They're going to be getting reinforcements back pretty soon, like Gabe Vilardi and Ville Heinola, so we'll see how those guys fit into the lineup when they come back. But they are going to be upgrades, and I think if this team can get upgrades, and I mean, they have guys starting to go now with Ehlers finding his game. Cole Perfetti, 13 points in 15 games. Kyle Connor leading the league in scoring. Like, what else can you ask for right now? I think that the Jets are starting to, kind of put it all together. Maybe they make a move or two by the deadline, but I think that this is a scary Jets team, and I'm excited to see where this goes. But with that said, guys, leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the game, what you thought about the players, about Nikolai Ehlers fighting Brandon Smith. I want to hear all of it. Leave that down below. And if you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Tons of Jets content on its way. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already, and I'm going to hop on out here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.